List of countries by GDP, nominal. This video compresses information gathered from Wikipedia in video format. Studies prove that reading while listening improves comprehension, increases speed as well as expands vocabulary and enhances fluency. Video sections. Abstract. References. Give your feedback on the comments section. Support the channel by subscribing and liking the video. Thanks. Abstract. Gross Domestic Product, GDP, is the market value of all final goods and services from a nation in a given year. Countries are sorted by nominal GDP estimates from financial and statistical institutions, which are calculated at market or government official exchange rates. Nominal GDP does not take into account differences in the cost of living in different countries, and the results can vary greatly from one year to another based on fluctuations in the exchange rates of the country's currency. Such fluctuations may change a country's ranking from one year to the next, even though they often make little or no difference in the standard of living of its population. Comparisons of national wealth are also frequently made on the basis of purchasing power parity, PP, to adjust for differences in the cost of living in different countries. PP largely removes the exchange rate problem, but has its own drawbacks. It does not reflect the value of economic output in international trade, does not take into account the differences of quality of goods and services among countries, and it also requires more estimation than nominal GDP. On the whole, PP per capita figures are less spread than nominal GDP per capita figures. The United States is the world's largest economy with a GDP of approximately $20.513 trillion. Notably due to high average incomes, a large population, capital investment, low unemployment, high consumer spending, a relatively young population, and technological innovation. Tuvalu is the world's smallest national economy, with a GDP of about $32 million. Because of its very small population, a lack of natural resources, reliance on foreign aid, negligible capital investment, demographic problems, and low average incomes. Although the rankings of national economies have changed considerably over time, the United States has maintained its top position since the Gilded Age, a time period in which its economy saw rapid expansion, surpassing the British Empire and Qing dynasty in aggregate output. Since China's transition to a market-based economy through controlled privatization and deregulation, the country has seen its ranking increase from 9th in 1978 to 2nd to only the United States in 2016 as economic growth accelerated and its share of global nominal GDP surged from 2% in 1980 to 15% in 2016. India has also experienced a similar economic boom since the implementation of economic liberalization in the early 1990s, when supranational entities are included. The European Union is the second largest economy in the world. It was the largest from 2004, when 10 countries joined the Union, to 2014, after which it was surpassed by the United States. The first list includes estimates compiled by the International Monetary Fund's World Economic Outlook. The second list shows the World Bank's data, and the third list includes data compiled by the United Nations Statistics Division. The IMF definitive data for the past year and estimates for the current year are published twice a year in April and October. Non-sovereign entities, the world, continents, and some dependent territories, and states with limited international recognition are included in the list in cases in which they appear in the sources. These economies are not ranked in the charts here, but are listed and sequenced by GDP for comparison. In addition, non-sovereign entities are marked in italics.